Right, so we're going to start this by graphing the brown line. That's the line I'll work through for you. I'm going to graph the 2 points, -5, -1, and 5, -5. Once I have these 2 points plotted, I'll go ahead and graph the line that goes through each point, or through both points. So our goal here is to identify some relationship between the slopes of parallel lines. So after I'm finished lining this up, we'll go through and we'll write the equation of the brown line in slope-intercept form, identify which line it looks like it's parallel to, and then try to look for a relationship. So as we come down to the second page, I want to write the equation line in y equals mx plus b form. That's slope-intercept. So first I'll need to find what the slope is. Remember, slope is rise over run. So I'm going to go up to the line, and then I'll just count how far up and down, how far left and right to get from each point. So it's down 4, and then to the right 10. So we can say that the slope of our line is -4/10. But that'll reduce by 2 to -2/5. It's easiest just to reduce the fraction. Numbers look nicer in the end. So now that we know our slope, our line should look something like -2/5 x plus b. But I still need to know what the y-intercept is. Now we might be able to tell what it looks like it is from looking at the picture, but I don't want looks like, I want exactly. And so I'm going to go find an x and a y and plug it in. Let's use -5, -1. So I'll plug -1 in for y. I'll plug -5 in for x. And then I'll go ahead and just solve for what the y-intercept is. So on the right-hand side, simplifying that out, those -5s will cancel. So it's 2 plus b. If I subtract 2 from each side, the y-intercept is -3. So the equation of the line is y equals -2/5 x minus 3. So again, just to summarize, we started with y equals mx plus b, and I plugged in the slope. Then I plugged in an x and a y, which I got from the given points, so that I could solve for our y-intercept. And then I'll rewrite the equation with m and b. All right, so now that we've got our line, the equation of our line, I need to identify which one it's parallel to. And to me, it looks like the brown line and line A are moving in the same direction. So what line's parallel to line A? The brown one. And then I'll write the equation of both lines. So the brown line we got was -2/5 x minus 3. And then if we go up here to the top of the page, it gives us the equation of each line. So I'll copy that down. Y equals -2/5 x plus 1. So as you go finish this activity, you'll look for a relationship between the slopes of each line and the y-intercept of each pair of parallel lines, and use that to answer those questions. So now let's check out the perpendicular line investigation. It's nearly identical, so I'll work through the same thing. Let's start by graphing the blue line. It's got the point 0, 2, and 2, -1, which is not there. There. And we'll draw the line that goes through both points. Make it nice and long, but still gotta go through both points. Give it some arrows. And we'll do the same thing. I need to find out what the equation of the line is. So I need something in y equals mx plus b form. So we'll get the slope from the graph, and then we'll solve for the y-intercept the same way. So it looks like it's down 3, and to the right 2. So our slope is negative 3 over 2. So our equation should be y equals negative 3 over 2x plus b. And again, just grabbing a point. If there's a 0, I like to use 0 in one of the points. So I'll plug in 0 for x and 2 for y. 2 equals negative 3 over 2x times 0 plus b. Hey, when you multiply by 0, it cancels. So our y-intercept is 2. So the equation of the line is y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 2. All right, so now we'll go up to our graph, and we're going to look for which lines are perpendicular this time. So it looks like it hits 2 lines at an acute angle, but we got a nice right angle right here. So it looks like line B and the blue line are perpendicular. So line B is perpendicular to the blue line. We'll write the equation of both lines. So y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 2. And then we'll grab the equation of the blue line, which is y equals 2/3 x minus 2, or line B rather. Y equals 2/3 x minus 2. And again, you're going to do the same thing. Once you've got all 3 pairs of lines figured out, find a relationship for the slope and the intercept, and then answer the same kinds of questions. Please let me know if you have any other issues with this assignment.